Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. So I'm here right in front of you to share with you some important questions with answers and of course some important points which I usually do in a very easy manner to make you understand. So for those people who haven't subscribed my channel yet, please do it right now and please do click on the bell icon button too so that you will be notified as I upload my videos. So please be ready with your writing stuff so that you can note down whatever you feel important as. Not wasting much of your time, so let's begin with the part 7 of dentistry, that is easy and fun learning. Here is the first slide, which is a question. The fluoride which we use in the clinic doesn't cause fluorosis because options: A. It's not the same fluoride that causes fluorosis. B. Teeth already is calcified. C. Calcium in the mouth counters. Or it's D. The saliva washes out. I'm giving you this time so that you can think over it. Okay. So let's see the answer. The answer is B, that is teeth already is calcified. So let's see the explanation for this point. The fluorosis can happen only during the time that the enamel is forming on the teeth. Since all the tooth enamel except for the wisdom teeth forms before the age of 6, so the children of age 6 and under are more susceptible to get the fluorosis. I hope you must have understood this point. And moreover, the fluorosis does not happen to any portion of the teeth that have already erupted. So this is how it justifies the question. I shall show you some pictures which shows normal, mild, moderate and the severity of the fluorosis in the different stages. Let's move on to the next question. The success of fissure sealant depends more on. Options are: A. Isolating the tooth from the saliva. B. Etching of tooth surface. C. Curing of sealants. Or it's D. All of the above options. Do think over it. Okay, let's move on to the answer of this question, that is A. Isolating the tooth from the saliva. Now let's see what is this next slide about. Okay, it's about the chlorhexidine. The question is, chlorhexidine is used as mouthwash in the concentration of 0.1 to 0.2%, or it's 1 to 2%, or it's 5 to 10%, or it's 20%. The answer is option A, that is 0.1 to 0.2%. Here I shall explain the disadvantages of the chlorhexidine mouthwashes. Okay, the teeth and tongue obtain a brownish color. There is no significant effect on the gram-positive bacteria, which are mainly responsible to cause periodontitis or produce a volatile sulfur compounds that causes malodor. So here we come to the end of today's session. I hope you all friends must have enjoyed watching these videos and you must have got some important points as well. Please do like and share, and also please do give your valuable comments as well. I would love to see it. So see you next time friends with more such amazing tips and question answer sessions which I would love to discuss with you. Till then, take care. Bye. Good night.